If you want to learn how to insert content in OneNote quickly and neatly, you're in the right place. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to insert files, PDFs, tables, pictures, screenshots, and links inside OneNote so you can organize your notes better and keep everything in one place. This is a super useful skill, whether you're a student, a professional, or just someone trying to keep your digital notes more useful and easier to navigate. And if this tutorial helps, please hit the like button and subscribe for more easy software tutorials just like this one. Alright, let's jump right in. First, let's talk about inserting files and PDFs. OneNote gives you two different options here, and each one is useful depending on what you need. If you want the file to appear directly on the page so you can read it like a document, click File Printout. This is especially helpful for PDFs, class handouts, or reports that you want to annotate alongside your notes. OneNote will place the contents of the file right into the page as a readable printout, which makes it easy to review and reference. If you don't want to display the full contents of the file, but instead want to keep the original file stored inside your notebook, choose File Attachment. This inserts a clickable icon that represents the file. When you click it later, the file opens from inside OneNote. This is a great option when you want to save space on the page or keep the original document attached without showing the full preview. Now, let's move on to tables. Tables are very useful when you want to organize information in rows and columns like schedules, comparison charts, project lists, or class notes. To insert a table, click Table, then drag your mouse across the grid to choose the number of rows and columns you want. As you move across the grid, OneNote highlights the size of the table you're creating. Once you release the mouse, the table appears on the page and you can start typing right away. This is one of the easiest ways to make your notes cleaner and more structured. Next up are pictures and screenshots. If you want to add an image from your computer, click Pictures and then select the file you want to upload. This is perfect for adding diagrams, charts, photos, or any visual reference you need inside your notes. Once the image is inserted, you can position it anywhere on the page and continue typing around it. If you want to capture part of your screen quickly, use screen clipping. This option lets you freeze your screen and drag a box around any window, app, or section of your display. As soon as you release the box, OneNote takes the screenshot and inserts it into your note. This is incredibly useful for saving important information from websites, software tools, emails, or online instructions without needing to use a separate screenshot app. Now let's go over links. OneNote makes it very easy to turn text into a clickable link. First, highlight the text you want to convert. Then press Ctrl+K on your keyboard or click Link if you prefer using the menu. From there, you can link to a website, a file, or even another page inside your OneNote notebook. This is a great way to connect related notes, create quick navigation shortcuts, or store external resources right where you need them. A quick tip here: when you're building a well-organized notebook, combining these tools can make a huge difference. For example, you can insert a PDF printout, add a table underneath it for notes, attach a related file, insert a screenshot for reference, and add links to supporting pages. That gives you a much more powerful and searchable note-taking system. So to recap, use File Printout for readable documents, File Attachment for stored files, Table for organized rows and columns, Pictures for images, Screen Clipping for quick screenshots, and Ctrl+K for links. Once you get comfortable with these tools, OneNote becomes much more than just a notes app. It becomes a full organization system. If this video helped you out, please give it a like, subscribe for more step-by-step tutorials, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.